Being a girl of Russian heritage, I know a thing or two about great potato recipes. Halushki, pierogies, potato pancakes. But truthfully, when my family's hungry for potato soup, Irish eyes smile on my recipe for baked potato, roasted garlic, and cheddar cheese soup. We're going to be making that today, so let's get started. You can't make baked potato soup without baked potatoes. I've picked 7 of the biggest russet potatoes I can find. You don't want to use red potatoes or gold potatoes. You really want to use the real baking potato, which is a russet. I've washed them all thoroughly, and I'm just going to poke them randomly 4 or 5 times to give a place for the steam to escape. And I'm wrapping them in aluminum foil, placing them on a baking dish, baking pan. And next, what I'm going to do is I cut the top off of 3 heads of garlic. And if that sounds like a lot of garlic, folks, it's really not. If you've never roasted garlic, it gives it a real mild, buttery flavor. It takes all the bite out of it. So we're going to roast 3 heads of garlic today. And really, in less than 5 minutes, I've prepped all of my potatoes and all of my garlic. I'm going to put these in a 350-degree oven for an hour and a half, and when we come back, we're going to prep our vegetables. In less than 5 minutes, we put all of our potatoes and our garlic in the oven to roast for an hour and a half. And now, in less than 5 minutes, we're going to prep all of our vegetables in the food processor. I've already minced a ½ pound of carrots and ½ pound of celery, and now I'm going to mince a pound of yellow or sweet onions in the processor for just about 10 or 15 seconds. How easy is that? Now I'm going to go check on my potatoes. My potatoes are perfectly cooked, and I've opened all of them up, and I'm just scooping all of the soft, wonderful centers into a nice big bowl, and I'm really trying to leave them into nice big chunks. Don't waste any time doing this, and don't worry if you get little pieces of skin in there. It absolutely does not matter. And look at my garlic. Nutty, roasted, golden, absolutely glorious. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to pick up these cloves, each head. Look at that garlic. And I am going to squish it 1 head at a time. Oh, this smells absolutely wonderful. All 3 entire heads right into the bowl. Allow me to wipe my hand here a little bit. Next, I'm going to add an entire pound of grated white cheddar cheese. I like to use a pastry blender to do this. You can just go at it with a knife and a fork if you want, but all I want to do is smash all of this cheese and all of these potatoes. You might need a spoon here to stir it around a little bit as you work. This will only take, again, a little task that only takes 1 or 2 minutes. Error on the side of leaving your potatoes in big chunks, because they're going to be added to the soup and they're going to simmer for about 10 or 15 minutes. And when that happens, they're going to break down a little bit in the soup, and the cheese is going to melt right into the soup. And that is looking pretty perfect right now. So all of our vegetables are prepped, our potatoes are baked, our garlic is roasted, our vegetables are minced, and we're going to head over to the stove and cook this soup in less than 30 minutes. I've just finished frying a ½ pound of thick sliced bacon in an 8-quart stock pot. And I'm leaving those bacon drippings in the bottom. Is that going to make this soup taste fabulous. Now I'm going to add my spices to the bacon drippings. What I've got is bouillon granules, a little bit of salt, not much, nutmeg, and white pepper. White pepper is classic because white pepper, white soup. But if you want to use black pepper, I won't call the pepper police on you. And about the bouillon, my favorite brand is this Herbox, and I use it for a reason. It's MSG free and gluten free, so you don't have to worry about any of those things getting in the way of special diets. And it is going to add a lot of flavor, a lot of extra flavor to your soup stock. So now I'm going to stir all of these wonderful flavors into the bottom of those bacon drippings, and I'm going to add all of my vegetables. My minced onions, my celery, and my carrots, which is my mirepoix. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to stir these around. I'm going to bring these to a simmer, and I'm going to let them cook for about 10 to 12 minutes till the onion is translucent and the carrots are really soft. I've added 4 cups of chicken stock to my simmering vegetable mixture and let that cook for another 10 or 12 minutes. And now I'm adding all those wonderful smashed potatoes and cheese to the mix. Oh, look at that. That is going to be glorious. The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to stir in half of the bacon that I fried this morning. And you can see that this soup is simmering right now. I'm going to get that all stirred. Smells wonderful, by the way. But now I'm going to adjust the heat to a lower temperature, because what I'm going to do, I'm going to add 3 cups of cream. Oh, lovely. I'm going to stir in the cream, and I'm going to keep this soup on a very low temperature just until it is steaming, not simmering and boiling, and then it is time to eat. May you have warm words on a cold evening, a full moon on a dark night, and the road downhill all the way home. On St. Patrick's Day, we're all Irish. For these and all of my recipes, just go to my website.